Welcome to the Vu Hoi Fong Q&A channel with AI Chat GPT, or Old Man Fong Asks, AI Answers. Here's a question from Uncle Hoi Fong to my nephew, Vu Trung Hugh. Why is seawater salty? My nephew Trung Hugh will answer, and Uncle Hoi Fong will tell you a very real-life scientific story. Before we get into the content, please subscribe to encourage Uncle Fong. Why is seawater salty while river water isn't? 1. The origin of the saltiness in seawater. The saltiness of seawater comes from dissolved salts, mainly sodium chloride. But that salt doesn't naturally appear in the sea, it comes from the land. 2. Where does the salt come from? Rain falls to the earth. Rainwater is slightly acidic, and it weathers rocks and soil on the continent. Weathered rocks release mineral salts, sodium, chlorine, magnesium, calcium, which are separated and dissolved in water. Rivers carry everything out to sea. River water flows in one direction to the ocean, carrying dissolved mineral salts. Over millions of years, salt has accumulated in the sea. 3. Why isn't river water salty? Because rivers are a pathway, not a habitat for salt. River water is always flowing. Salt is carried out to sea before it has a chance to accumulate. River water is constantly renewed. New rain and new water flow away, so the salt concentration is very low, which is why we don't feel the saltiness. Rivers give, the sea retains. 4. Why doesn't the sea become less salty over time? This is very interesting. Seawater evaporates, creating clouds where only water vapor rises while salt remains. The more evaporation occurs, the more concentrated the salt becomes. That's the reason. Closed seas like the Dead Sea are many times saltier than the ocean. In hot, sunny areas with high evaporation, the sea is even saltier. 5. So why isn't the ocean infinitely salty? Because some of the salt is buried at the bottom of the sea. Marine organisms use some of it, and new minerals form on the seabed. Nature always maintains a balance. In short, seawater is salty because it has accumulated salt over millions of years. River water is not salty because it is simply a conduit for carrying salt to the sea. Rivers give, the sea retains. Rain renews the rivers while sunshine salts the sea. Thanks to Trung Hugh AI Chat GPT.